Meghan Markle just made a surprising race admission on a podcast that literally rendered her host speechless. And when I say speechless, I mean the kind of stunned silence that follows when someone accidentally reveals they've been living a completely different reality than the one we all thought we knew. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. What could possibly be so shocking that it's got everyone from California to Kensington Palace doing double takes? Buckle up, because this one's going to flip your entire understanding of the Sussex story on its head. Meghan admitted she struggled to find acting roles due to her ethnicity in her younger years. But here's where it gets absolutely mind-bending. This isn't just another celebrity sharing their struggles. This is Meghan Markle completely rewriting the script we've all been following for years. Think about this for a hot minute. We've heard endless narratives about royal racism, about feeling unwelcome in the institution, about being the first mixed-race member of the modern royal family. But this admission? This throws a completely different light on everything we thought we knew about her pre-royal experience. It's like discovering that the person you thought was afraid of water actually used to be a professional swimmer. The cognitive dissonance is so intense that even seasoned podcast hosts, people whose literal job it is to keep conversations flowing, were left sitting there in stunned silence. The admission was so unexpected, so raw, and so different from the carefully crafted narrative we've become accustomed to, that it sent shockwaves through the entire royal watching community. When someone who's built their post-royal brand on very specific experiences suddenly reveals a completely different layer of complexity, it doesn't just change the conversation, it obliterates it. Picture this: you're a podcast host, probably thinking you're in for another standard celebrity interview about wellness, lifestyle, or maybe some gentle royal tea spilling. Then suddenly, your guest drops a truth bomb so authentic and unexpected that your brain literally cannot compute how to respond. That's exactly what happened. The host went from confident interviewer to stunned spectator in the space of a single sentence. It's the interview equivalent of thinking you're watching a romantic comedy and suddenly finding yourself in the middle of a psychological thriller. The silence that followed wasn't just awkward. It was the sound of someone's entire understanding of a person being reconstructed in real time. When someone that famous, that scrutinized, reveals something so fundamentally different from what we expected, it creates a moment of pure, unfiltered human connection that transcends all the usual celebrity interview nonsense. Now, GB News going speechless? That's like Gordon Ramsay running out of expletives or Simon Cowell being genuinely nice to someone. These are the people who could find 15 minutes of content in analyzing the way a royal holds a teacup, and suddenly they're sitting there like someone's unplugged their microphones. The beauty of this moment is that it's caught everyone completely off guard. Royal commentators spend their entire careers crafting responses to every possible royal scenario. They've got talking points for everything from fashion faux pas to constitutional crises. But authentic, unexpected vulnerability? That's not in the media training manual. It's absolutely hilarious watching professional opinion havers suddenly have no opinions. These are people who could debate the constitutional implications of Prince William's hairline for 3 hours. And now they're sitting there like students who haven't done their homework when the teacher calls on them. Here's what's really thrown everyone for a loop. This admission doesn't fit neatly into any of the existing narratives about Meghan. It's not pro-royal, it's not anti-royal, it's not even particularly political. It's just human. For years, every Meghan story has been filtered through the lens of royal drama, media criticism, or celebrity gossip. But this is just a woman talking about her actual lived experience before any of the royal circus began. And that kind of authentic moment is so rare in celebrity culture that nobody quite knows how to process it. It's like everyone's been arguing about whether a painting is beautiful or terrible. And suddenly the artist walks in and explains they were actually colorblind when they painted it. The entire context shifts, and all those carefully constructed arguments suddenly seem a bit silly. Let's dive into what Meghan actually said, because this isn't just celebrity oversharing. This is a window into a completely different version of her story. She talked about struggling to find acting roles because of her ethnicity, and suddenly we're not talking about the Duchess of Sussex or the woman who divided the royal family. We're talking about Meghan Markle, the actress. This takes us back to a time before Harry, before the royal drama, before the Netflix deals and the Oprah interviews. Back when she was just another actress in Hollywood trying to make it in an industry that wasn't exactly known for its inclusivity. It humanizes her in a way that no amount of carefully crafted PR could ever achieve. The timing of this admission is fascinating too. With reports that Meghan and Harry's relationship with Netflix is dead, and confirmation that they have no plans to return to Britain permanently despite peace talks, this feels like someone finally letting their guard down. It's like watching someone take off a really uncomfortable mask they've been wearing for years. The relief is almost palpable, even through a podcast recording. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know if you're Team Sophie or if you think I'm seeing green where there's just good fashion sense. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.